Hello everybody, welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
I'm Board.
And we're going to give you a rulebook rundown of the Winds of Numa Sera, the board game, Collector's Edition.
Yes.
By Darkrose.
Darkrose, there we go. I was like, I knew it was a color in there. And there we go. I was going to say Dark Horse, and I'm like, it's close, but it's not, because they made the book.
But yeah.
The comic book, but not the game.
Oh shit, Darkrose, not Blackrose. Damn.
Yeah,
Darkrose.
I was going to say Dark Horse, I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah. Alright, but this is a rulebook rundown, and so unlike your typical how to play videos, the way we do it is we go through the rulebook and we learn to play with you. And you get to watch us ask the dumb questions right before they're answered in the rulebook.
Yes. This one should be fairly straightforward. It's cards. It's very simple boards and some cards. So we have here, you can see in the middle here, step one, put the board in the center. We each have a player board. Boom.
Perfect.
We just picked 2 random players to be able to play. They fold interestingly. Hopefully these will flatten out eventually.
At some point.
But
you're not putting anything on these though. You're just marking this up.
I think this will just, I don't know if this moves or something.
That's for your coins.
Oh yeah. Ah, not him. I was like, you fit perfect.
No.
But yeah, so there's 4 player boards total. We have 2 of them here. So let's dig into what we got.
What we got?
Oh, actually first.
Story time!
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Vast, beautiful, and dangerous, the world of Ethera is full of unique cultures and kingdoms, all vying for control of the landscape. From the ordained bloodline of Numa Sera to the valiant knights of Dunavale, the majestic cat people of Moran, and the pillaging hordes of Sayadi. If I mess up these words, it's because I don't know how to pronounce them. Each force will stop at nothing to advance its power. As the leader of your people, your goal is to create the most powerful kingdom in all of Ethera, so your name will be remembered long after you are gone. There are several ways to achieve this. By conquering strongholds, slaying your opponent's heroes, mastering skills, or earning new class titles. You can rule benevolently, cruelly, or anything in between. The choice is yours. Whichever path you take, you will need to acquire assets to advance your heroes and grow your kingdom. Through exploration of Ethera's many distinct environments, you will uncover rare items and enlist new allies to assist in your campaign. But exploration also has its risks. Ethera is a dangerous place full of ancient secrets and hidden obstacles. So be ever vigilant. The winds of Numa Sera are blowing. Close that window. You realize there's a football game going on?
All right. So starting things up. Setup. Winds of Numa Sera is a kingdom building strategy game. Specifically for 3 to 4 players.
I'm going to zoom out while you...
Sure. Where you will grow your kingdom, equip your heroes for adventure, and race to define your legacy. Be the first to unlock any 2 of 4 possible victory conditions.
Nice.
So overview. We have a generic play area. We have a personalized play area. We'll have some starting assets, which we'll get into in a moment. And typically, decide who goes first will be the first thing you do. So for this, Nick will be our first player. Assembling the play area. So we have the map board. The map board is placed in the center of the table. It is the map of Ethera and the continent of Numa Sera. Placeholders for independent strongholds, world forge items, exploration deck, discard pile, and 5 skill cards are available here. So, yep, skill cards go on the side. Everything else will go onto the board. Some of these will notch in nicely. To the right-hand side is the skill masters area. Separate all skill cards with a blue back based on their weapon type.
That's those?
Yep. They should already be there. You just got to group them together. Ensure that there's an equal number of cards in each deck equal to 3 plus the number of players. So in a 3-player game, you'd have 6 of each card type. And those will literally get set up right there out on the side.
You can play up to 4 right now, so there are 7 of each card type.
Yep, let me just stack them all and flip.
What?
Flip.
Why?
Face up.
Oh,
yeah.
Are they face up?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like flipping like this.
No,
They're
no,
not going to fit very well.
Well, they just show it like randomly scattered, but like, no, yeah, face up.
Yeah.
These are all, each pile is 7 of the same thing. So there's just 5 colors of these different forge items. There's a weapon, there's a defense, there's a forge, there's an agriculture, and there's a lore item.
Boom.
Perfect. This section right here, as you can see, independent strongholds. Create a deck of independent strongholds by randomly selecting a number of cards based on player count. Select 8 cards if you're playing with 3 players, 10 cards if you're playing with 4 players. Put any unused cards back in the box.
So obviously there's only 2 boards out right now, but we're just gonna do all the setup as if it's the full 4-player count for you all.
Yep.
So it said how many for 4? 10?
10.
10?
Which should be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them.
Yeah.
And they go face up, face down.
They will go shuffle and placed right there. Draw the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And is it always 4 whenever?
Displayed, yes.
Cool.
Just this stack would vary in count
8 or
size.
10 it said?
Yep.
All right, strongholds are out. Nice.
All right. So that is nicely laid out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Right here, we are going to have the World Forge. As you can see, nicely told us to us right there. Shuffle the World Forge deck. Place it face down in the spot. Draw the top 4 cards and place them in the designated area to the left of the board. This constitutes the World Forge, which is a market where item cards are available for purchase.
1.
And I'm assuming they'll explain this, but top right corner, there's a gold cost.
3. And 4.
Perfect.
Oh,
The final 2 things on this player board are a exploration deck discard, exploration deck pile and discard pile.
nice.
And then World Bank is all the coins. Normally they would just sit off to the side of the game board. We have them in a cool little bag. And they're all metal.
You do.
All right.
Are we putting the exploration deck out this side? You just skipped that?
Yep.
Sure did.
Oh, let's just put it down. I had it right here.
Huge deck. Perfect.
Bloop. Okay.
Kill me, my God. Drive my OCD crazy.
We will now zoom into player setup, which is very simple.
There we go. Fat deck.
All right. Woohoo. So move this out the way for a moment. Oh, that's yours, not mine. This is mine.
Take my stuff, bro.
Okay, so you're going to choose your kingdom and set your line of succession. There's 4 kingdoms to play with. Each have a little bit of a variance to them, which is kind of nice. So this build tree over here on the right-hand side is different for each one. We have Numa Sera as one of the options. They are the wealthy and insulated, the ordained bloodline of the Eastern Empire. And they have an impressive infrastructure and know how to amass capital. So they are your wealthy gold billionaire class, millionaire class. You have Meran, which are the 2 we are not playing with right now. Keen and honorable. The majestic guardians of the Western Kingdom are fierce fighters who throughout history have fended off invaders seeking to conquer their small but valuable region.
Nice.
They are resourceful and multi-talented, capable of adapting to new situations.
Cool. Probably do this. You can keep
Oh,
going.
maybe just put them in. Oh, that works too. Also, you can just put them under the board.
Do we have room?
And then put these on the top of the board.
We can always also
Because
turn
we have 4 players.
we can always turn this board sideways
true.
when we do a 4-player game.
We have Dinaval. Tough and resilient.
Yeah.
The valiant knights of the Northern Kingdom are well trained, self-sufficient, and skilled at defending defending when they conquer.
I was what?
I thought it was because of continent. And then we have over here Sayadi, strong and aggressive. The pillaging hordes of the Southern Kingdom take what they want when they want. They are ferocious attackers with battle in their blood, but they are poor at defending what little they have to own. So go back to your side.
All right.
Here is all of the pieces of the player board. So, on the left-hand side, right where you just touched, is your heroes in line of succession. So you'll have 3 hero cards. They'll be placed, as you can see, in the game board. Last in line, then on top of that's the next in line, and then the starting one on top of that. On the left-hand side of your game board, you have in the top equipped items. So those are your equipment slots that you can place different equipment items into. So things such as what we have in the deck up here.
Cool.
You have below that enlisted mavens. So these are individuals. They're a purple card that you can gain throughout the game.
Cool.
On the right-hand side of your board are all of the blue skill decks. So similar to the right-hand side of the game board, if you get any of those cards, they go to the right-hand side of your player board. On top of your player board, starting at the top left, you have your unlocked classes. Those are your legend cards. You can have 5 of them. In the middle, you have your champion and slain heroes. And on the left-hand side, you have your controlled strongholds, which are all the green cards. Obviously, it says here you can control 4 at the same time. For the line of succession, take the 3 heroes matching your kingdom color. Each have different statistics. Arrange them in a way that you deem fit to constitute your line of succession. The active hero is the one on top. Other players will come into play only and when the active hero is slain. A slain hero is a hero who has no health. I love the clarification. How to read the hero cards. Let's do that, and then give you sequence of play. Perfect.
Yeah.
So how to read a hero card. Each hero card has 3 base stats and an ability that gives them a unique set of strengths and weaknesses. On the upper left-hand side of your hero card, you have a little diamond, not triangle. This is your base attack stat on top and your base defense stat on bottom. The recommendation is to write those in said boxes up here.
So for hers, just as for myself, says 3 and 2.
Yep. And the funny thing is, the exact one you picked is the one that's in the book.
Nice.
In the bottom right-hand corner, you have your hero's power. Hero power is your health. That will go in the final slot on top of the game board. Power represents health and political power that you use to achieve things in the game. The center of your player card under your person is your unique feature and ability. The ability is available to you only as long as that hero is active. If your hero is slain, you lose the hero and their ability. The next hero in line, you then gain their benefits. Any unused kingdoms in playing a 3-player game would go back to the box.
Cool.
Into the middle, you have your starting assets. Nice little triangular box there. Take your starting capital, which is currency, and battle cards as indicated on your kingdom map. So capital is literally the currency in the bag. There's 1s, there's 5s, there's 10s. All are size equivalent, we'll call it. So the 1 is the smallest, 5 is the middle, 10 is the largest. Equivalent. So I was trying to be equivalent to the number. Like the larger the number, the larger the size.
It's all good.
The World Bank is the remaining coins. Just keep those over there. We're doing that right now. Each player then gains a number of battle cards as shown on their player map. From the exploration deck, separate and shuffle all the battle cards into a stack. Each player then draws the number of battle cards as indicated by their kingdom map, shuffle the remaining battle cards back into the exploration deck, and place it face down.
Just find some.
I hate how they said, hey, put the exploration deck here, and then they're like, wait, take it out, find these cards, and then do this, and then reshuffle it back. They should all have a very bright red color.
Yeah, like that.
Those. Huh.
Yeah, I was trying to get
all of these
3 different ones.
Yeah. And then you would shuffle that deck
because
back.
you didn't actually shuffle it. You just
No, I know. I didn't know they were in no specific
put it
order.
in there. It's fine. It's good. Then they get shuffled back in there.
Yep.
And boom.
All right.
So I mean, when it comes to setup, the setup's all just kind of one thing. So it's just saying, hey, this is how the board's going to be set up.
Yeah.
This is how the player board's going to be set up. So you can obviously do that in an order that makes sense.
Yes.
So battle cards.
Boom. Final thing on your game board is on the right-hand side is your pre-ticked building block. So it says, read your kingdom's pre-ticked build block ability found in the upper right of your map in the build tree. This will be explained later on. I'm assuming that's the gold one. Yep.
Yeah, it's ticked off, pre-ticked. Like mine says, scouts. Yep. Whenever another player conquers an independent stronghold, gain 2 capital.
Nice. Mine is raiding party. Whenever another player builds, gain 1 capital.
What's really cool about these build trees is they are all different on each of these maps. They have different pathways. We haven't looked closely to see if the abilities are different or not. I assume to a degree they're different but somewhat similar. But yeah, very cool. All right.
Next up, class cards. You have 5 classes. Feel free to read them.
We are the heir, the tyrant, the sage, the paladin, and the rogue.
Yes. So each player will receive one of each of the 5 character classes. These are stored in the player's hand or above their kingdom mats, face down until they have been unlocked. So that would be that section there. So you can just leave them there or just have a hand of them until you unlock them.
Cool.
Which we will go over exactly what those cards mean and like how to read them here in a second. Last part of the game step here is review what the victory conditions are. There are 4 unique victory conditions you can unlock by meeting their requirements. Once achieved, they cannot be lost. So even if you lose a requirement later on, you still got it. They are Conqueror, top right corner.
I saw a C one right there. Conqueror.
Which is control 4 strongholds. You would check that little box once you've done that.
All at the same time, it says.
Yes, you have to currently hold 4 right there above the board, which it nicely shows 4 little card outlines. Mm-hmm. You have, in the middle, Champion, Slay 2 heroes.
Yep.
You have on the left, Legend, unlock all 5 character classes. And then you have on the right-hand side, Master, reach level 3 in 2 different skill types.
Nice.
Once a player has reached 2 of those 4, doesn't matter which of the 4 or 2, they have now achieved victory.
Awesome.
Typical last thing here is determine who goes first. They give you kind of how they would do it. You can roll a die. You can do whatever you want. So last thing before I hand off to you is class cards. So over the course of the game, you can unlock your class cards by achieving specific goals. Classes are distinctions of status and prestige that result from actions you take over the game's 4 phases. The backside of each card shows what you need to unlock to achieve to unlock the card.
Cool.
Once unlocked, each class provides you with a specific ongoing benefit or ability. When you meet a card's criteria, take the matching card from your hand, place it face up above your kingdom map into the legend section. You can acquire multiple classes and gain the benefits to each of them simultaneously. Once a class requirement has been achieved, it can never be lost, even if you no longer meet the requirement. So these are pretty straightforward. Looks like Rogue here is just to have a blue card. Paladin is to have an equipment item.
It's not to have a blue card. It says on the front. So when you have training in 3 different skills, you become a rogue.
Okay. So that's why it's 3 cards. So you 3 blue cards, 3 equipment items here that you have equipped to your person. Sage is having 4 boxes ticked on your build tree.
Yep.
Tyrant is when you attack and win a battle against a hero. And then Heir is controlling 2 strongholds. You would unlock each of those classes.
Nice.
All right. And
cool.
how we play.
My turn. All right. So the round overview. In Winds of Numa Sera, play continues over a number of rounds until a player meets any 2 of 4 victory conditions, at which point the game ends immediately. Each round has 4 phases played in sequence. Players conduct these phases either simultaneously or by taking turns, as indicated on the round overview on the Kingdom mat, as described in detail over the following pages. When taking turns in turn order during a phase, the first player takes their action first, followed by the next player clockwise, and so on. When taking your turn, declare all actions before taking them so other players know what you are doing. Once a phase is complete, move to the next phase, with the first player taking the first turn as usual. Once all players have completed their phase 4 actions, that round ends, and the first player token is passed to the next player clockwise. Phase summary. So phase 1 is income. First, you will collect your residual income. Then, you will take all your start around actions, which it all says, again, right there in the middle of your board.
And on the little quick sheet.
Nice. Phase 2 is the market phase.
This is very well done.
Buy items and or skills. Then, refresh items / sell one item once. I'm sure it'll go into detail.
Yep. The question I'm about to ask.
Yep. Do you have to choose?
Oh, no, do you get a refresh in between buying each item?
No.
That's going to be the question. Since we played this wrong the other day with Pillars of Heracles.
Oh, a different thing, yeah. Phase 3, exploration. Draw 1 exploration card. Then, you can resolve any cards drawn with an eye reveal icon, like an eye picture. Phase 4 is command. Take command actions, which is optional. And number 2, build or attack a hero or stronghold. All right, so phase 1, income. Players take these 2 steps in sequence. Collect residual capital. Players simultaneously collect their total residual capital as shown in the residual capital box on their kingdom maps. This total is the sum of your base residual capital and any additional residual you earn from other cards.
Yep. So you'd have that written right here, and it would update as the game goes on.
Yeah. Cool. So 2 plus whatever is what I have on my one. Yours 1 plus whatever. Nice.
1 plus, yeah.
Okay. Then take start of round actions. Players simultaneously resolve start of round abilities on cards in their kingdoms. So residual capital. Residual capital is the total amount of capital you collect at the start of each round. Every kingdom starts the game with a unique amount of base residual capital. Again, mine's 2, boards is 1. Shown inside the residual capital box at the top of the kingdom build tree, outlined in green. Marvelous. Throughout the game, you can raise your residual capital amount by expanding your build tree, conquering new strongholds, and learning the agricultural skill, among other ways. Whenever you gain or lose cards that provide additional residual capital, adjust your residual amount of additional residual capital in the corresponding kingdom box outlined in the green at the top of the build tree using provided dry erase markers. No, yes, these are dry erase, by the way. We're not writing a permanent marker on our boards right now.
I was supposed to use the Sharpie?
That would be hilarious. Using the note that your base residual capital amount is already printed in the box, so be sure not to count it twice. Okay, that'd be a weird mistake.
Well, I guess like some people would say like, oh, I get 1 plus this, which equals 5, and they just put 5 there instead of 1 plus 4.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Start of round actions contribute to some way to your kingdom. When the game begins, typically the only start of round action available will be from your active hero, and not all heroes have one. As the game progresses, you can acquire and use more start of round actions. Anytime a start of round action tells you to place capital on a card, take the capital from the World Bank.
And it very nicely shows, like, on the round of play, there's this symbol here, a black square with, like, a diamond in the center almost.
It's like like a star.
Yeah, that exact symbol is on the cards, and it says start of round actions. So you know exactly what ones trigger what.
Awesome. So just to reiterate, if a card tells you to put a capital on it, it comes from the supply, not from your own.
Oh, yeah, that would suck. Because I'm going to move money from here over here.
Yeah. Okay. Gives an example. So during the start of round step, the income phase Numa Sera places 1 capital from their World Bank from the World Bank onto the Dina Vale stronghold. So the stronghold will tell you to put it on there. Okay. That's all phase 1. Phase 1 is collect your capital and do those actions.
Cool.
I assume it's not optional because it doesn't say may.
I don't think you'd ever want it to be optional.
Maybe we don't know what the abilities are. So I was just
the gaining money, like you want money.
Yeah. All right. Phase 2, the market. Starting with the first player, players may take as many turns as they can afford to take, buying a single item or skill card each time. Once per round, they may sell an item. So buy or sell. In this phase, all rulers head to the market together, where they can buy new items from the illustrious World Forge and hire skill masters to train their lineages in different disciplines. Beginning with the first player, take turns to buy, which is spend capital to buy either 1 item card, says that in bold, 1 item card, from the 4 World Forge cards on display, bing, refilling the spaces immediately.
There it is.
Or 1 skill card. So you can buy 1 item card or 1 skill card, and these do refill right away. Once per round, before buying an item from the market, you may spend 2 capital to refresh the market once. Set aside the 4 current World Forge items, then refill the market with 4 new ones. Shuffle the previously displayed items back into the World Forge deck. You may then buy 1 of the newly displayed items or pass instead.
So they instantly shuffle back in, too. That's interesting.
Yeah, so once per round, you can do that refresh, and then you can immediately buy 1 of the new ones, and they immediately get shuffled right back into the deck.
Cool.
That's buying. Selling. Once per round, Before buying an item from the market, you may sell a non-mythic item for half its cost. Gain the capital, then shuffle the item back into the World Forge deck. You may immediately buy an item after selling one. Okay? So you can sell and then immediately buy. So if you don't have what you need to buy one, you can sell some crap to be able to buy it. Very RPG-ish.
Or I'm assuming based on the slots over here, like, oh, I have gloves that are okay. I can sell them for half and buy a better pair of gloves, and then it replaces it because you don't need 2 pairs of gloves.
Yeah, very RPG-y.
Yeah.
RPG-e. You can also pass. You may buy or sell if you haven't yet done so again later if all players don't also pass. Players may buy multiple cards in this way during the market phase, one at a time, in turn order. The phase continues in turn order until all players have passed consecutively, at which point the market phase ends. As long as the phase continues, any player may take an action again after passing. So, unlike other games where when you pass, you're just done for that phase, not the case here. So you can, if you don't have anything up here, but you don't want to spend your capital to refresh, you can say, you know what, I pass. Someone buys some stuff, or it comes back around to you, like, okay, I want that now, that new card just came out.
Yep.
But you also risk, when passing, other people passing and you being left without.
Yep. Would you like to buy an item?
Would I like to buy an item? Ooh, what do we have here? We have a Kyrus of Thorns, Circlet of the North, Deadman's Crossbow. You know what? Expensive's good, right? Let's go for 6.
All right.
So this here, chest, any battle, +1 defense for against heroes, +1 stronghold defense, and forge training upgrade, it says, +1 to your total score in all battles. It's about to go over what all of this means on the card. We assume that's the cost up there.
Yes.
So it makes sense.
I'm going to spend 8 and get some lore training.
He got a skill! Okay, so World Forge item cards. So World Forge item cards you purchase are placed in your hand. You may hold any number of cards in reserve this way. World Forge items have a wide variety of effects. To use an item, your active hero must equip it into the corresponding equipment slot next to your kingdom mat. The slot limits how many items you may use at once. Only items equipped by your hero can earn you their effective abilities. Dog. Clovey. Mamas. Yes, you can chew your bone, but not on the wood. Come here. Right there. Goof. If you wish to buy a World Forge item card, pay the required capital to the World Bank, then take it from the item card to your hand, or equip it to the active hero. Then draw the top card from the World Forge deck and place it face up in the vacant space. So the equipment I bought, I gotta just hold my hand, or I could equip it right away.
I wonder if your hero dies, you lose the equipment completely.
I assume. Maybe. We'll find out.
And that would be why you might want to hold it. You're like, oh, my person's almost dying, but I want to have this for the next person.
Maybe. Can I just point out also where we at? I love the art. The artwork in this is just phenomenal.
Solid, yeah.
All right.
Makes sense since they write comics.
Exactly. And draw them.
Oh, yeah.
You may upgrade your equipment slots using Forge training skills. Any item equipped in an upgraded slot uses its upgraded ability rather than its basic ability. So like on mine, it says Forge training upgrade +1 to your total scores in all battles. So when I upgrade this, I get +1. That ability down there. Normally I just get this stuff on the top.
No, it says Forge training update.
Yeah, once I have the Forge training.
Yeah, I was like, that's
what I'm saying. Once I have the training, I get the update. Some item cards can be used during battles. Capitalized text below the item's equipment slot indicate in which battles, if any, the item can be used. Cool. Like mine says chest, and in capital it says any battle. And it gives me a +1 defense for stronghold battles or hero battles. Equip. On your kingdom mat, you have 5 equipment slots, which we went over. Head, chest, pack, left hand, right hand. You may equip up to 5 items at once, 1 per slot, or 4 if you use a 2-handed weapon. Love it. Which takes up both left and right-handed slots. There are designated windows for you to equip/unequipped items to your hero. Your active hero may equip or unequipped items only during the market or exploration phases. If your hero is slain during battle, the next hero in your line of succession may immediately equip any mix of your slain hero's items or other items from your hand. Some cards allow you to equip items immediately upon acquiring them. Place equipped items to the left of your kingdom mat as indicated. Whenever you equipped or unequipped an item that modifies your stats, attack, hero defense, stronghold defense, or residual capital, be sure to update any applicable white boxes on your kingdom mat. When you wish to equip an item in a slot your hero already has filled, swap out the item card that is currently equipped to your hero and replace it with the new item you wish to equip. The unequipped item is returned to your hand. Be sure to adjust your stat boxes accordingly. Some card effects subtract from your stats, and you can have negative attack and defensive stats. So for mine, it gives me additional defense here, so I get +1, so that would go to a 3. Where were we? All right. We'll go over your skill cards now. All right. Skill cards advance your hero kingdom in a variety of ways. Hero and kingdom. At the skill masters area to the right of your map board, you'll find expert trainers whom you can pay to train your entire line of succession in new skills or sharpen the ones you already have. Map orbs over here.
Yeah. This is the card, though.
Yeah. You may buy training in any of the 5 skill types. Weapon training, defense training, forge training, agricultural training, lore training. Each skill type has 3 levels of training. Players can buy... 3 levels of training players can buy. It was on a different line. Threw me off. You must buy level 1 in a skill type first, then level 2, before progressing to level 3. You may buy only 1 skill card at a time, but you may buy multiple skill cards over the same round or game.
And it shows cost is 8 for all of them times the level which you want to buy. So it costs me 8 for a level 1. If I want to go buy the level 2, I go pay 16 to upgrade this to level 2.
Nice. Skill card cost.
Hilarious.
8 capital times level. So it's 8 for all of them times your level. It costs 8 capital to buy your first level. In any skill type, it costs 16 for the second and 24 for the third. To buy a skill card, pay the required capital to the World Bank, then take the skill card and place it on the right side of your kingdom mat as shown. Over there. As you acquire additional skill cards of the same skill type, place them behind the matching skill card in a spread stack so that you and other players can see how many you have. Update your stats if applicable with the dry erase marker. Cool. Advance. So that's why. So you had 3 more in here, plus number of players. So somebody's not going to be able to fully upgrade theirs if the other person did.
Or multiple. So if we're playing 4 players, there would be 7 cards there.
Yeah.
You could have 1 player get all 3, and then 2, 2, 1. Or 2, 1, 1.
Yeah, 1 person may not be able to get any. If you like a 3-player game, if 2 people both advance all the way up to 3.
Then there's only 1 card left.
No, because the 3-player game, it's plus 3 cards. It's always plus 3 cards. So 3 players plus 3 cards is 6. If 2 players advance all the way to level 3, there's nothing left.
For 3 players, yeah. 4 players, there'd be 1 left, yeah.
All right. Advanced levels in a skill. To unlock greater bonuses, you benefit only from the specific bonuses of your current skill level. For example, if you are at least level 2, you do not get the bonuses of level 1 and level 2 combined. You only get those of level 2.
Makes sense.
When a skill deck runs out, no one can buy more skill cards of that type, as we just went over. Victory condition. Master. If you reach level 3 in any 2 skill types, you become a master and achieve one of the 4 victory conditions. Upon achieving it, tick the corresponding box on the track.
Right there.
Ding! Forge training skill. When you buy a forge training skill card, you must upgrade 1 equipment slot. It says you must. Tick the selected slot on the left side of your kingdom mat. You may now use the item's upgrade ability. Oh, cool. All right.
Yep. So forge training here. You would check one of these boxes right here, and then you get the ability on that equipment card for that slot. And obviously every card's a little different in what it offers you.
Well, what's nice is that you upgrade the slot, not the card. So once you upgrade the slot, no matter if you exchange this out, any card that goes there will get that upgraded ability. That's cool. I like that.
But it could be like, in my mind, first thing I thought, I was like, oh, I got this. I checked this helmet. There was 1 helmet out there, like right now, and then boom, you go buy the helmet. I'm like, well, shit, I can't use that helmet.
Well, that's why, like, if you're planning on getting the helmet to get the benefit, you might as well buy the helmet first because there's a lot of those there, at least in the beginning.
Yeah,
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can buy multiple things per round provided you have the capital, because it doesn't stop until you pass, which is great.
So that is Forge Trainer.
So then to upgrade a two-handed item, you must upgrade 2 slots. If you have two one-handed items but only one upgraded slot, place a capital coin from the World Bank on the equipped item card to identify it as the one you're using that's upgraded. Whenever you acquire a skill card that modifies your stats, attack, hero, defense, stronghold, defense, or residual capital, be sure to update the pickable box when you begin the mat. All right. Trade. All the rest are pretty much the same. So I think they were calling out Forge.
Yeah, so weapons is just increasing what your attack is. So you get +1, +2, +4 to your attack. Agricultural is more capital. So that's the residual capital gets to go up. Defense training adds to defense. And then lore training would be what we're about to read in the next phase. You get more cards when exploring.
So, for trading, anytime you are not attacking or defending, you may trade with another player. You may do this for almost any reason, even in response to an exploration card being revealed before its effect is resolved. Only players may counter with their own trade offers. Other players. Sorry, the dog was really close on the door. Just let her bark. Our little Pepe, just throwing it off. Other players may counter with their own trade offers at that moment as well.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do a trade. The other person, wait, hold on. I'll give you this if you give me that.
That's similar to
Moonrakers.
Yeah.
You may offer to trade cards and capital with other players, as well as trading promises to carry out future actions. The only cards that cannot be traded are heroes, classes, boons, or hazards. Any trades that involve the immediate exchange of assets are binding, but there are no penalty for not fulfilling a future promise as part of the bargain.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So, for example, you could trade a skill card for capital, multiple battle cards, or a promise to attack a third player stronghold during a later command phase. But traders beware. Your trading partner may not keep their word after you have already carried out your end of the deal. All right, so next up we have Phase 3, which is Exploration. Cool. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do Exploration. I'll let you go through Command and Battle, because I'm sure that's going to be your favorite part. Exploration.
So battle's your favorite part.
We're talking about my favorite part.
You're the one that goes into battle. I usually just sit back and snipe people.
Did you want to go over Explore?
Sure.
All right.
I like exploring shit.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Exploration. Explore. As your hero journey across the land of Etheria, their encounters will be represented by cards you draw from the Exploration deck, which is the big old deck right there. In this deck, you'll find powerful items, influential mavens, battle techniques, boons, and terrible hazards. So lots of stuff. Exploration is mandatory. Starting with the first player, players take the Explore action by drawing a card from the top of the Exploration deck. Then, starting with the first player, reveal and resolve any card showing an eye reveal icon.
Got it.
There are 6 types of Exploration cards. Boon, Hazard, Maven, Mythic, Battle, Pool of Essence.
Try to see if I can find some other ones in here.
And they're all different colors in the back. You got 5, and you got 6. How to read the card.
Oh my god. Chloe.
There's nothing out there.
It's just the gate opening up. Yeah.
Alright. How to read the card.
Which one are we on?
We'll start with red. Alright.
Alright, put us there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, gotcha.
So, top right corner of the card. Cost to play in battle.
4.
That's a different symbol.
Those are different.
Interesting.
Different attack?
This one has like a crest icon type thing. Oh, right there. There we go.
Oh, it costs 2 power.
Yeah, there we go.
Power.
Typical.
Hilarious.
Alright. Cost to play in battle. Directly under that, class icon, which equals class bonus or discount.
So that right there. This is rogue.
Under the picture, you have your name. Under that, you have your battle type. It could say any battle. It could say hero versus hero. It could say stronghold defense. Whatever it may apply to.
Yep. Any battle there. This one says stronghold defense / hero.
And then you have how it works. If you have the purple card,
Which
top...
Which purple? A Maven or
The Maven.
Okay.
Top left-hand corner is the card type icon. At the very bottom center of the card is an eye icon. If present, that means reveal card to all, then resolve during the exploration phase. And then if you have a green mythic.
Item.
Or generalized by the same. For the items, directly under the picture is the name of the item. Directly under that is what equipment slot it will go into.
So God Killer, two-handed.
There will be an effect, ability, or conditions body text under that. And then the bottom right-hand corner is card type.
Mythic item.
So that's it's pretty simple. Everything on the cards. These are all kind of repeats.
Yep.
So pretty straightforward. Just read through the card. Everything you need to know is right there. After players have finished drawing exploration cards, reveal the ones that need to be revealed. So like that Maven that has the eye symbol, reveal it.
Yep. Locusts.
Some of the cards come with a choice that must be made. In that case, resolve the effects as indicated. A card is considered resolved when a player has taken all the required actions as instructed on the card. Discard any such card after it's been resolved. Exploration cards without an open eye icon go into your hand to be played or activated later. So you'll always be getting cards, and there is no hand limit.
Nice. It's like the choice thing here, Locust, which is this Bane here, says each player must choose the attack option during the command phase of this round. Place this card on top of the independent strongholds area on the board map as a reminder, then discard it. So that's just saying that this will just go on the board as a reminder for people saying, hey, gotta attack.
Yep, and we'll just go through the 6 card types. It gives you a little description. So that is a hazard card.
Hazard.
The exact opposite of the orange, which are boon cards. So hazards have a negative effect or risk. Boon cards have a positive effect. If you draw a boon card, you reveal it, read it aloud, resolve its effect. If it offers you a choice, declare your selection, adjust your kingdom mat as appropriate. It could have you go up on certain of your power, etc. Hazard cards do the exact same thing. Maven cards. If you draw a Maven card, reveal it to all players, read it aloud, declare your choice. If you reject the Maven, place the card in the discard and receive the benefit, capital or power. If you enlist the Maven, place the card to the left of your board in the purple Maven slot. Each Maven tells you how you can use their ability.
Yeah, so on here, at the top here, it says, upon revealing, you may discard Wesav to gain 3 power, or put them by your board to do all this. So,
Yep.
Discard 3 power.
Mythic items are found while exploring the world of Etheria. Nope, Ethera. I just added some letters. Mythic items are generally more powerful than the ones you would find in the World Forge, and therefore they are not upgradable. They also come with a prerequisite you must meet in order to equip them. Is there a prereq on that card?
There is. It says Forge Training skill card to equipped. Looks like you just have to have 1 Forge Training skill card.
Okay.
Yep.
Mythics cannot be sold, but they can be traded.
Okay.
Some cards can be used during battle. Capitalized text below the items will indicate if that's true or not.
Any battle, you may roll your battle die. An additional time,
Yep.
you may use either result.
And anytime you draw a battle card, such as this, that goes directly to your hand. You do not have to reveal it until you're going to use it.
As long as there's no eye on the bottom.
And the way this shows that no battle card should have an eye.
Amazing.
Battle cards can only be played in the type of battle that it indicates. Battle cards cost either capital or power to play in the upper right-hand corner.
Capital for that's 4. Power for that's 2.
Yep. They are discarded after play, and after, obviously, you resolve what's on them.
Discard.
And then the final one are the Pool of Essence. These represent legendary bodies of consecrated life energy known as Essence, created by the first ones and left to the world before they retreated into an eternal slumber. The pools are imbued with immense power and protected by a special creature called an Essential. Sworn to adjacent oath, the Essential's sole purpose is to determine which of the pool's first few finders are worthy to gain its special ability.
Cool.
If you draw this, place it right into your hand. As a command action, which will happen in phase 4, you may reveal the card, pay its cost, then take the card and place it face up on the battlefield area of your kingdom to indicate that your active hero has become blessed and gains that ability. If your hero is slain, return the pool card to your hand. You can pay again later to put it on a different hero.
Nice.
You may only have one Pool of Essence card active at a time. You may pay for a new one to replace an old one and return it to your hand. So you can physically hold more than one, but you can only have one active.
Sounds good. So place this card on your kingdom mat and discard 2 cards from your hand to gain the ability, which is teleportation. You may ignore any hazard card effect. If a roll is required, you must decide before rolling.
All right.
Cool. So those just stay out once you play them in the command phase, and they stay out there until you decide to bring them back.
And now, battle in the command phase.
Command actions. Phase 4, command. As the game progresses, players may collect cards with a variety of minor command action abilities. These are used during step 1 of the command phase. Command actions are always optional and may be used only once per round each. Beginning with the first player, players take turns to either use a command action ability or pass. If you pass, you must still take option 1 again. Oh, you may. Sorry, you may. It goes back around to you.
So same thing as the
Yep.
buying.
This step continues until all players have passed consecutively. In this way, it is possible to use the multiple command actions in the command phase. Once all players have passed, the first player then continues to build or attack step. Cool. So then the build or attack step. For the second step of the round, you must choose to either build or attack. You may not do both unless a build block also allows you to attack. Okay. Once each player has taken this action, the round ends and the first player token is passed to the next player to start off the next round. So for building, the competing factions in Aethera have different strengths and motivations, and each may unlock new powerful abilities or benefits. When you take the build action, choose one valid build block in your kingdom board build tree to tick with the provided dry erase marker and gain the unique benefit or ability. Take any action indicated in the ticked box and, if necessary, adjust the capital and stat boxes. So build tree, of course, is on the right side of our board. We each have our own unique build tree.
Yep.
So the build tree you may tick any build block directly connected to any previously ticked build block, including your starting build block. Tongue twister.
And it's just pretty much follow the lines.
Yep.
So you have lines that connect everything. There's a dotted line, and it very clearly says that it only requires only one connecting build block. So it's saying for like forage, you can actually go from forage all the way over to pillaging hordes, and it's just clarifying that that's allowed.
Interesting.
At least for mine. Yours is
I have
down
one
a
right
little
here.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So certain build blocks have prerequisites identified in red text that you must achieve before ticking that block. If a build block is connected by dotted lines, that means you need to have ticked only one of the connecting build blocks in order to tick that next build block. Cool? Okay, yeah, so I've come from each side on mine. Got it.
Oh yes, you can have either one of those two to get that one.
Yes, like on mine, it's essentially for those dotted ones, you're gonna have lines coming from different angles into that block, and you only need one.
Yeah, mine's actually one of any of these 4. I can get this one.
Nice. All right, 2 build block types. There are 2 different types of build blocks, each identified by a unique icon and color. Once, which is the orange with the black hand.
Yep.
When you tick this block, you receive the benefits immediately, but only once. And then ongoing, which is the purple hourglass. When you tick this block, you activate its benefits in perpetuity. Note that you will receive some of these benefits on other players' turns. Some build blocks also allow you to attack a specific target as part of your build action. This is designated by the green attack opportunity icon. Once players have ticked all of their build blocks, they can no longer build and therefore must attack during phase 4. All right, the attack portion overview. Done upgrading, let's get down to business. Attacking strongholds or rival heroes helps you achieve the Conqueror and Champion's victories. When you attack, a battle starts between the attacker and the defender. You may attack to conquer a stronghold or slay a rival hero. When you attack, your active hero is always the one attacking, and you can choose to attack one of 3 things at as this target. An independent stronghold, a player's stronghold, or a player's hero. Each type of battle works slightly differently in ways. In the following pages, we explain how the battle steps generally work and then how each of the 3 types of battles work in detail. Battle outcomes are affected by a mix of your hero's attack or defense stats, their abilities, bonuses from the items or skills you may have purchased, build blocks or class abilities you may have unlocked, and powerful battle cards you can play to swing the tide of battle. You may play battle cards or use item effects only if they are valid for the type of battle being fought. So some say any battle, some say strictly stronghold, some say hero v hero. And cards labeled any battle can be played with all 3 types of battle. Strongholds can only be, for defense, can only be played if you are defending a stronghold from attack. Cards labeled hero versus hero may be played while you are directly attacking a hero or if your hero is defending against an attack. All battles follow these steps, modified slightly by the type of attack. Step 1, declare and prepare. Step 2, battle cards. Step 3, battle roll. Step 4, outcome. All right, battle steps in detail. Here we go. For declare and prepare. Step 1. Attack versus players, stronghold or hero. The attacker declares their target, then writes the sum of their attack stat plus all valid passive attack modifiers, such as build block or hero abilities, into the battlefield hero/stronghold stat box on their kingdom mat and declares it as their attack stat. So then in detail here. So number 1, so the attacker declares their target and writes their attack stat and all valid modifiers into the battlefield stat box in their kingdom mat, which is the first.
Yep. So attack 4.
Right there. Before any other effects may be activated, a defending player may immediately play a battle card or ability that allows them to escape a hero versus hero battle. Missed or escape battle cards or Cole, a Maven. So those are the name of the cards. So examples are missed or escape battle cards or Cole, which is a Maven. If the defender successfully avoids the attack, the attacker may choose a different target to attack. A stronghold from the same player, an independent stronghold, or another player's hero or stronghold. So you just can't choose. So if you're doing hero v hero and that hero escaped, you can't choose that hero again, but you can choose their stronghold. It just has to be a different target entirely.
Okay.
Once an attack against a player is successfully declared, the defender writes the sum of their applicable defense stat, stronghold or hero, and all valid passive defense modifiers such as build, block, or hero abilities into the battlefield hero stronghold stat box in their kingdom mat. So if I was being the one defending, my defense right now is a total of 3. The attacker then activates and announces all additional valid effects from optional or applicable cards or abilities, e.g. their AR card, build, block, item, stronghold abilities, etc., modifies their battle hero stat on their kingdom mat accordingly, and declares their attack stat. Okay. Boom. So battle cards are optional, so that portion's optional. The defender then activates and announces all additional valid effects from optional applicable cards and abilities, so same exact thing for the defensive stat. Or attack versus independent strongholds are going to next.
Okay.
I was just looking to see because this has a battle roll die. We haven't gotten to that yet.
That's step 3.
We haven't gotten there yet,
Yeah. So step 2, though, you can play a card.
Yep.
Boom. I can play rally. It would cost.
Actually, that was all part of step 1. So.
Oh, here we go.
So this is all step 1. So step 1 is activating, announcing all additional valid effects, optional from applicable cards or abilities, class card, build blocks, items, stronghold abilities. So these must be cards that are already out then.
Yes.
So you start off by putting down essentially your base, and then you announce all the additional abilities that add to it. So you write it all into this hero stronghold box. Essentially what that does is it gives the defender a chance after you write down your stat to say, okay, am I going to do something? So then if you are attacking independent stronghold, if the attack is against an independent stronghold, there is no defender. The attacker follows the steps 1 through 4 above and uses the stronghold's defense stat as the target's defense stat, unmodified by any other effects.
Right here in the upper left-hand corner.
That is the defense stat? 6?
I'm assuming so.
Doesn't show here.
Assuming so.
I'd imagine. It might show strongholds back here. It does. Yes. Yes, that is their defensive stat.
There we go.
Cool. So they obviously don't go through the defensive stuff. You just, if your attack is higher than that, that's part 1 so far. So that's all step 1 is determining your hero stronghold stat. Next, step 2, battle cards, which is optional. This dog. Participating players, Clovey. Participating players may play valid battle cards to improve their chances in battle. The attacker chooses and places 1 battle card first, face down. The defender chooses and places 1 battle card face down. All battle cards are revealed simultaneously, paid for, and resolved according to their rules. Note, while attacking an independent stronghold, only the attacker may play a battle card. Makes sense.
This stronghold just pulls a card out.
So that is the whole thing. So you play 1 battle card. You don't have to, but the attacker puts it face down, then the defender puts it face down. You both flip it over and resolve both of them.
Okay.
Cool.
So I put 1 down.
Nice. All right. Step 3 is a battle roll. So that shows on the board as well. Step 3 is a battle roll. You put 1 down.
Yeah, so my card's called Rally. Any battle. +1 to my attack score. It costs 2. I only had 1 coin, but my guy over here says while attacking, battle cards cost 1 less capital. So it only cost me 1.
And if I played 1, I probably would have played Rally.
Which is the same thing, but gives you 2 defense.
Give me 2 defense.
All right, so we're at 5 and 5 right now.
All right, so then we're on to battle roll.
Yes.
Participating players each roll the battle die, which modifies the player's attack or defense by -3, -2, -1, +1, +2, +3. And then adjust your battle roll with any applicable modifiers from items or battle cards. The attacking hero triggers any effects on their battle cards or build blocks that apply to the battle roll first. Then the defending player does the same. Each item can be triggered only once in a battle. When multiple effects or abilities impact a battle, resolve them in this order of priority. Pools, battle, build block, skills, items, mavens, class, heroes. I'm sure that's on the reference, so don't even try to remember that right now. If the opposing effects makes a battle roll result count as both negative and positive, ignore the opposing effects while resolving any additional effects if possible. If 2 opposing effects make a battle roll both negative and positive, ignore the opposing effects while resolving any additional effects if possible. Interesting. Total the player's attack and defense stats, and modify battle roll, the battle cards, the effects, and all other battle effects, and write the attacker's total score, ATS, and defender's total score, DTS, on their kingdom's map, battlefield next to their battle roll result accordingly. Note, only the attack and roll on the battle die while attacking independent stronghold. There is no battle roll on behalf of the independent stronghold. Independent stronghold defense stat is always the DTS.
So you roll a die.
So you got -2 on yours.
Nick, that was for Nick.
Yeah, sorry. -3, right? -2 on mine. Hilarious.
That's only on one side of that die.
Both -2, which means you both got a 1.
What? No,
Oh, sorry.
3.
I'm looking at my 3. Sorry. 4. Rid of that.
You get a 3. You have a 3 as well.
Yeah, I know.
Total.
Yeah. Right back down to 3.
Yeah, we both have a total of 3.
3 to 3. All right. So outcome. ATS versus DTS equals outcome. Compare results. Compare players' ATS and DTS numbers, and independent strongholds DTS is the defense stat, unmodified. Interesting. Determine the winner. The player with the highest result wins the battle. If tied, the attacker wins. If an attack on an independent stronghold, you win if your attack result is equal to or higher than the stronghold's defense value.
Yep.
Deal damage. Slay here. What does that mean? So compare players' ATS and DTS numbers. And an independent stronghold. I skipped that. Or read it really fast. Sorry. Okay. Deal damage. Slay hero? Question mark, it says. In a hero versus hero battle, or when you lose a battle as the attacker of a stronghold, the difference between the result is dealt to the battle's losers as damage.
Okay.
Make sense?
So power goes down.
Reduce the losing hero's power by the amount. A hero defending a stronghold takes no damage if they lose.
So you go down by 0.
Correct. A hero reduced to 0 power by taking damage is slain. The winner moves them to the slain hero's area above their kingdom map and gains the capital stored on them. Note, a hero may not take damage beyond their current power level. Any further damage dealt to that hero is ignored and does not carry over onto the other player's line of succession. That It would be generational trauma. Post-battle effects. Once the outcome has been determined, check for and resolve any post-battle effects. After the outcome has been determined, it'll say on cards and such.
Yep.
Then adjust the power on any affected hero, if applicable. Any such effects do not change the outcome, although it is possible for another hero to be slain. Interesting. Slay hero. A hero reduces 0 power. In this way, a slain player causes the power to lose. Even defending heroes that don't take damage in step 3 may still be slain through post-battle effects. There it is.
Yep.
It is also possible for both heroes participating in a battle to be slain this way. Then you would discard battle cards. The attacker discards first. Then you would conquer strongholds.
If you were attacking the stronghold.
Discards go there.
Yeah, I know.
Conquer strongholds. Take control of the stronghold. You successfully attack, placing it in your controlled stronghold area. If it is an independent stronghold, gain its loot in the capital. If it was controlled by another player, gain the coins on it. If you failed to win a battle against a stronghold, it stays where it is.
Yep. And you may be wondering, well, if you're tied, the defender's losing 0 power. Why does it matter that the attacker won? The reason for it is this card here, because Tyrant, which is one of your classes, when you attack and win a battle against a hero, regardless if you dealt damage or not, you're going to unlock the Tyrant. And now that is one of your 5 classes. And you get an ability too.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a whole example you don't have to
Yeah, I'm not going to read that. I'm going to go through. So we have the stronghold cards, which just goes over what's on them. So stronghold cards represent the castles, the garrisons of Ethera. They offer their owner a mix of additional income and unique abilities, and controlling 4 strongholds represents one of the 4 victory conditions. The game starts with 4 visible independent strongholds on the map board. Conquer an independent or controlled stronghold to gain the stronghold card and the benefits that come with it. When an independent stronghold is conquered, draw a new card from the independent stronghold deck to replace it. Once conquered, strongholds are considered controlled. Then once you have 4 of them, you gain that 1 victory condition. So on the stronghold, the upper left-hand corner, little castle tower with a number, is the stronghold's defensive stat, DTS. Then you have the loot, which is the bag of money there. The amount of capital gained immediately from gaining the World Bank when you defeat the independent stronghold or conquer it.
Residual.
And then the +1 is the amount of residual capital you add to your residual capital box upon conquering. Each stronghold has a start of round ability which must be activated in the income phase once the stronghold is conquered. Most of these earn you additional capital or accrue capital on them to be used to pay for their second ability. The bottom of stronghold text tells you the effect that are gained by spending the capital that is accrued on the card. Then it goes through a bunch of examples and stuff here for the battle. It's very straightforward. But if you need it, it's in the back of the rule book here. We're not going to go through that. We kind of just did that verbatim with us back and forth. Going against a stronghold versus a character is the same thing. It's just the different cards you have may add or subtract based on the battle you're in, based on the defense and stuff. Or again, if you're going in independent stronghold, there is no extra defensive stat. You just have to equal the stat or get higher than the one that's there. So we will skip that. And then do you want to go over slain heroes and then I guess the end of it then?
Yeah. So final step is a slain heroes. If a hero reaches 0 power, they are slain. If your hero is slain by another player, the slaying player takes your hero card, places above their mat as shown. So right here you have the slay heroes for champion status. You just place the hero right there, boom, conquered.
Did.
If there was capital on your hero, the slain player also collects the capital, adding it to their kingdom mat. So there could be some card that adds capital to your hero card, boom, taken.
Yeah, this one here says start a round, gain 1 capital.
Yeah. If your hero is slain while exploring or battling independent stronghold, tuck the hero card face down at the back of your player board. No one will gain that hero for their endgame condition. Players are eliminated from the game if all 3 heroes are slain. It is a rare event, allegedly. An eliminated player's conquered strongholds are returned to the map as independent or shuffled into the deck if there's no more room on the map. All of their items are put into the World Forge deck. Discard any remaining battle cards, mythic items, or pool of essence into the exploration discard pile. In the highly unlikely event that all but 1 player has been slain, that player just wins. End of round. Once all players have completed the build or attack step of the command phase, the round ends. Pass the first player token clockwise. Begin a new round. End of game. Again, there's only 2 conditions. Either get 2 of your 4 on the player board, or be the only one alive.
Yep.
And yeah, that is it for the base. The only other thing here, which is ridiculously simple, is an expansion called the Forgotten Keep. So this expansion here comes with 5 other cards. These are all mythic items. They're all holographic. It is very simple. Before the first turn of the game, once you have set your line of succession, so you have to have your people set on your player board ready to go, give the 5 Forgotten Mythic Keep items to the last player in turn order. That player keeps one of them, passes it around until everyone has one. So there are, again, 5 cards here. There's the Helm of Taking, there's Destiny's Dagger, there's the Shield of the Tidesman, Armor of the Wraith, and the Lucky's Horseshoe. Whoever's last in turn order gets to pick one, pass it around in turn or lowest turn order going up, and you just get an item to start with.
Reverse turn order.
Reverse turn order. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, you just get an item to start with. So it's a very simple expansion, mostly to kind of kick things off, so you have some boost on your character.
Yeah, and so the rest get mixed in after that, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. So a 3-player game, 2 cards get mixed in. A 4-player game, 1 card gets mixed in.
Nice.
And yeah, that is it.
Fun.
Just again, the recap is all nice and clear on the player aid. It goes over the whole setup of our player sections and the game board. It goes over all those rounds. It's on your player board. Again, it's 4 things, very simple. Just do the starter round stuff and gain income. Buy any of the card types until everyone passes. Do the exploration, and then attack or build.
Yeah.
And then repeat.
And everyone does each phase at the same time, which is kind of nice, until everyone passes, which is great. So it's not like one person's going through all 4 and you have to wait for someone to go through all 4 of those phases.
Yeah.
So you're just like, boom, 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 boom. Everyone passes. Okay, on to the next one. That keeps going. So, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I like the variety of ways to win and push your class forward. And it seems like they've playtested this, hopefully, a lot to where the specific ones only require 2 are actually more difficult or equally difficult to get 2 slain heroes.
Well, it looks like, unless you just get bad luck, it looks like you start with about 8 to 10 power.
Yeah.
But then that number's going to keep going up as you get different things.
Or down, depending on effects.
That's what I'm saying, but unless you get super unlucky, it just plummets. But there's a lot of things that raise it.
Yep.
So I think it would be fairly difficult to keep attacking.
Yeah.
And take someone else out.
Yeah. Excuse my goodness, long day. There is, just so you guys know as well, just a little further back, an expansion that will be coming out for this that they had a nice little slip in the box for. You might be able to find online. So definitely go see if you can check that out. I think it adds in a couple more character classes
2 more.
And types. I think it's up to 4.
Or 4 more.
I looked at like 4. I think also some different types of cards potentially.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited to dive into this and give it a shot. This is 3 to 4 players right now. The expansion may add more, but you do need at least 3 players to play this, which makes sense, and it's probably because that's how it's the most fun. I'm sure we can make it fun with 2 players, but 3, you're really having to pay attention to what everyone's doing. So I'm stoked to dive into this for when it fits into one of our months. So, shall see. But we're front.
Yeah.
We're front. Amazing. Thank you for joining us here at Baldwin Board Games as we gave you our rulebook rundown of Winds of Numa Sera, the board game collector's edition by
Darkrose Games.
Darkrose. The comic book by Dark Horse.
Yes.
Graphic novel. Sorry. It looks gorgeous. I have it out there. It came with this as well. So definitely look at picking that up. Too many words in a graphic novel? Oh my lord.
Yeah.
He needs peanuts. That's what he needs. Calvin Hobbes. Actually, Calvin Hobbes is too many words for it too. Anyway, I'm Bald.
On board.
And we will see you in Athera.